To you all, my Recumbent friends, it's Sofia. She's saying hello to you. Welcome back on the YouTube channel. This is a presentation of the Rev26. The Rev26 is a version with a different front wheel from the 28. Of course, it is a 26 tire, 26 wheel. And up here, you can find all the details of the construction of the first step of the Rev26, if you want to see something. In this video, you will see some other details of the construction of the building of the second part, in which we are trying to improve the design of the bike to make it look better and to work better. This is the first step. Mino has ridden it in the summer. It was quite good, good speed, good handling and so on. But we made some modifications, especially on the seat and on the handlebars. In fact, the handlebars were not very good looking, they didn't work well and so on, and so I'm trying to make something that could be very similar to the HTH28. So let's say a common handlebar very similar to the one of the road bikes. And on the frame I just filled all the holes in the design under the seat, because under the seat there wasn't any carbon fiber, so there was a big hole. And under the seat and maybe on the front, on the nose of the bike, there was some imperfection. It was not a flat surface, not very good looking, not very aero and so on. Here it is the part of the construction of the handlebar. It was made of PVC pipes and of course pipes wrapped with carbon fiber, with layers and layers, 2, 3, 4 layers of carbon fiber. On the frame there were some humps. It was not good looking and there was many humps, so I tried to make the surface as smooth as possible, using some filler, as you see in the photos and so on. And about the handlebar, I used a pipe that can be adjusted, as you see in the photo. And under the seat, I added some parts, 2 parts, just to feel the design of the bike even under the bike. Here you see me with a sander. The sander can work well on carbon fiber. Of course, you always need to wear a mask because, as you see, there is a lot of powder of carbon. And here you see in the photos all the working under the seat, on the frame. There is some polyurethane. With the polyurethane, it's very easy to work with polyurethane because you can make it to give it the shape you need, to give it the shape you want, just with the sandpaper and the sander and so on. And then, of course, you wrap it with the carbon fiber. The main work, the hard work, was to make all the surface as smooth as possible. So with the sander I worked a lot. I had to fill all the holes in the frame, to add the carbon fiber, to add all the thing that I call the glue. The glue are cellulose fiber with epoxy resin. So it is something that is structural and can be sanded and so on to make it as smooth as possible. And of course, as you see on these videos, I use the sandpaper with water. It is a 500 sandpaper that works very well with the carbon fiber, but you always have to work a lot. It's a very, very, very long work, as you see, and every time you find a hole, you must fill it with that kind of glue. you see that is the green glue. You must repeat this action many times until you are satisfied and until you can feel with your fingers it is a good surface. Here are other examples. I use what we call in Italy the American paper, just to compact all the fibers before they get hard. These are other examples. If you have any question, please ask in the description, you can ask in the comments and so on. This is the final part. In this part we add some filler. I use just some black painting made in Italy. And here we can find some something that is not very good looking because there are some defects. And with the sandpaper you can make it as smooth as possible before the painting. So these two things, painting and sandpaper, can get the surface better looking. So then we came to the last part. I decided to use some different painting, not just black. I just wanted something that could be very easy recognizable, so just the letters REV, like Rev, under the seat, in a yellow painting, to feel and to underline the design of the bike. This is a final result. I used a two-component painting, and these are all the components, and I put them of course together, as you see in these photos, just to have the final result. And this is the main frame, and this is the final result. I made a modification under the seat. Just the supports of the seat, I have taken them inside of the frame and not outside for a better result. I am very satisfied. I assure you that live it is better than on videos and photos. I hope it could be fast as hell. I don't know, I hope. But we will find after this zombie apocalypse, and at the end of this zombie apocalypse we will know if it is good or not. Okay? So I invite you to subscribe the channel, and let's see another bike on another video on this channel very soon. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you soon.